time at church. We had a little stuff going on afterward, kind of a meet the minister and really get to know your folks who actually work for the church. Now I am headed out to pick up some prescriptions, some earbuds, and some library books. I don't know what order to do all of that in, but I'm going to make a little video for congregation to run next week. Look what we did! Because sometimes when you show folks the difference they're making, they're more likely to put in effort to continue to make a difference. Yeah, there's some patting on the back, but it's good. It's good because that encourages them to continue to do more. And we can show it again next year when we start ramping up for the next backpack blessing, whatever. Go take them over to the school. We might be able to do 2 different schools. I don't know. That'd be cool. We don't have any other schools named after founding members of our congregation, but if one of them wants to make a difference enough to go and get another school named after him, oh yeah, get that done. So they named the one school after the guy because he was out there volunteering countless hours, helping children, just being a pal. Get earbuds to pick up. I think I'm going to start with the library. Okay, I've got the last 3 pairs of earbuds for the last 3 backpacks. I've got books picked up. Here's a funny thing. My dad asked me if I could grab some books for him at the library, but he wasn't telling me which ones. I was like, you can just search it online and just write. And this morning I was like, you know what? This whole work-life balance thing that you got roped into, this project at work about work-life balance, maybe we should just go when the library is open and put you on the family membership. I have to pay because I live outside of town, so the taxes don't pay for library because we're not in the city limits. It's not bad. It's like $25 for a year for as many books as you ever could want. And look, nah. Nah. I don't want to run in and actually go to the library and put my name in there and get a library card and you know, just peruse at my leisure. Nah. But he also didn't search online and send me titles or, you know, do decimal digits for stuff he wanted picked up. Now, if it were him, he'd probably go to the library and then call me and be like, okay, which ones did you want to get me to do the thing? I am a little bit like that, but what I decided to do, I took it a slightly different direction. I searched on my phone while I was in the library, work-life balance, and I got a big stack of like 5 thick books. And if he doesn't want to read them, if he's like, if he picks 2 and is like, no, I'm not going to mess with the rest, that's okay. I can drop them back off at the library when I have to run into town again tomorrow. No problem. They're checked out for like a solid 3 weeks anyhow. If they get back sooner than that, that's fine too. I also picked up the remake of 3:10 to Yuma because I've only seen the first one. And Star Trek The Motion Picture Director's Cut because Michelle Nichols. They did so much for NASA. For like the actual in real life space program. She did so much for civil rights. Also, she was gorgeous. And I picked up Solaris because I haven't seen it yet. I'm hoping, Cameron and Soderbergh. Okay. But first, I'm gonna run into this HEB real quick. I'm gonna find myself some lime popsicles because the only other option is I'm gonna be drinking margaritas because it is that hot outside right now. And if I keep up this frequency, I'm gonna have to go to meetings. So, popsicles, you know, with the nice lime juice flavor, but not overbearing. Mostly, I gotta kill a little bit of time until I can go get some prescriptions that I picked up. I'm fine. It's fine. It's starting to rain, And I did, oops. I left the library at 1 figuring that the pharmacy was closed for lunch. I dawdled in the HEB a little bit, and now I've got popsicles melting, of course. I'm trying here. I got the air conditioner on. And I can't swing through the drive-thru. I checked on this text that they sent me to say, your prescription's ready. And it turns out that their lunch hour starts at 1:30. Had I swung by there straight from the library, I would have been fine. Isn't that always the way? It's fine. It cooled off a little bit on my way home due to some rain. And also my car is acting up again. At the worst possible time, because I have got a full load of backpacks to be delivered tomorrow at 1 p.m. But I was coming down this slight hill, just a little bit of one, towards home. I was 2 miles or less from home, and the electrical system decided that was the perfect time for the brake and steering assist to go out and become manual. So, cat on the shoulder, turn on my hazards. I'm slowly bringing myself to a spot to get off the highway and be a little easier to load on a trailer, shut it off, turn it back on again, and everything was okay. I just have a check engine light now. And got home. That is absolutely stellar. That's exactly what I needed today. My mom has made some pretty decent food. This is a pork roast. It's really tender, very flavorful. I put some barbecue sauce with it. Mexican street corn, because last time we made it, it went way too fast, and so she had to make a double batch this time. I've got some cucumbers with tahini on it. There's also tahini in the Mexican street corn. And then I wanted some Cheetos. It's not exactly dinner time, but it's hot, and I want to relax, and I will just have a snack or a sandwich or something later. And I'm also going to have this isn't as cold as I would like, but whatever. Coke, 0 sugar, cherry flavor. I'm going to watch TV. I'm going to try to relax. Then I'm going to read some library books. Possibly watch 310 to Yuma. But we've been looking at the possibility of pulling library books that are ebooks. So to test that out, I did just borrow one. That's probably what I'd be reading. I downloaded it straight to my Kindle. It's perfect. It'll delete itself in late August. Like the 28th or something. Fine by me. I'll knock it out in a day and a half. Okay. I wound up watching a few episodes of South Park. A long afternoon and evening. Been snacking, hanging out with my kids, and then I got into Sandman, the Sandman on Netflix. I read so many of the comics. Like everything I could get my hands on, the local library, the whole series, plus a few of the side stories. So I'm having a very good time with this. I knew it was coming, I didn't know it was out yet, and this has been fun. My oldest was in here earlier trying to log in to the computer system for the school district to try to get an idea if his schedule was up yet. I'm gonna check it one more time, but then I'm turning in pretty early because I need to get more in the habit of waking up early, being functional early. That way Thursday and Friday don't just hit me like a steamroller, just like right over me. Although they probably will. And I am back to dropping my kids off at 2 different schools again. That's fine. I did not edit anything because I was busy watching Sandman. It is what it is. Yeah, tomorrow's plan, drop off the backpacks, which have been moved to my dad's truck. I guess, go to the gym, pick up some prescriptions on the way home, and Dungeons and Dragons in the evening with the kids over Discord. I have an idea of a plot for their little mini session tomorrow night. And the nicer they are about it, the easier it'll be for them. They're not going to be nice about it. I know, I'm mean. Thanks for sharing my day with me. Alright, today I've had a phone conversation with a local group trying to document, restore, and preserve historic cemeteries. So for our area, that means about 100 years old. There's a whole bunch of them. And while everybody else is out pushing mowers and using weed eaters to clear the places out, I am well suited for documentation and getting these places listed on the Texas Historic Commission historical places registry, historic cemetery registry. Getting these places on the map, getting these places known about, getting these, drawing attention to the fact that they exist so they don't get bulldozed. Do you want poltergeists? Because that's how you get poltergeists. And we're going to go drop off all these backpacks now. I'm going to need you to count the backpacks. Right now? Not now. When we get while we're getting them out of the truck. I just did 3.5 miles on an exercise bike. And I'm glad I'm super pumped because I ate like an entire bag of Cheetos last night. So I need this. I'm trying to set up for D&D, which is going to be interesting because I messed up. I did too much. I hurt myself lifting briskets. 4 briskets because the store had a really good deal on the briskets. I was like, I gotta get this. I gotta get this while I can get this many briskets. Because we have freezers and we have a smoker. We make amazing briskets over here for fun. As a hobby that is also really good food. I should not have lifted that many briskets to scan them. I should have had John scan them. Didn't have John scan them. 4 briskets is a lot of briskets. Like 10 to 12 pounds each. And floppy. So I feel like I've got a blade up underneath my shoulder blade. Just right up in there. And it's sharp feeling. So I took something for it. That's going to be kicking in. And I'm going to run a D&D game. I'm having half of a pizza. This is dinner time. This is a spinach artichoke pizza to make up for the massive amount of meat I just bought. So this does not have meat in it. This is not as funny as you would think. 0 sugar cherry Coke. I can watch a little bit of South Park and try not to forget that my kids still have cheesy bread in the oven. This D&D session is likely to get very, very out of hand, and that's fine. The backpacks got dropped off. I went to the gym. I bought 4 briskets. 4 briskets. Maybe I could just save some time, walk over the dairy and be like, yeah, can I take that cow home? How much? Anyway, I'm gonna eat my pizza and I don't know, maybe I'll put on a YouTube video so I don't lose track of time. Oh, my brain feels absolutely fried this evening. I have a lot of stuff I need to clear off my phone, and the only way to do that is to get some stuff edited, uploaded, and deleted. But I did get some stuff done. I got some stuff edited and out, and unfortunately has nothing to do with my YouTube stuff. It's church stuff. I did just see this really, really funny meme where I guess somebody had asked a British friend to fill out to fill in the names of states on a blank map, and some of those were very hilarious. That was a good meme. There's 48 in the continental U.S., so it's a lot. It's not like trying to name I'm not sure if it's states or provinces in Canada and Australia, but there's only like 6 or 7 tops. No, this gets extensive, so some of it got funny. One of the states was just cold. I think we had Alaska, where Washington goes. 2 of the states near, I think it was Montana and North Dakota, were just labeled north. New York was no one lives here. It makes me wonder what I would do with a map of Europe. Oh, that would be fun. Although, being a bit of a nerd, I probably get very stressed out over it. Like getting things wrong. There's a lot of countries in Europe. And not much of it applies to me, having been on this side of the Mississippi River my entire life. I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for sharing my day with me. I am having a day and a half. I've got a 9-gig video going up for the July 30th video. 9 gigabytes? No way. That was almost half an hour. It was like 40 minutes before I started cutting it down. It's finally done, and I'll be able to clear a whole bunch of stuff off my phone. Maybe it'll ever finish uploading. So I don't have a lot of space on my phone. We've been having fun with the car, with the SUV. Oh no. So my dad's replacing a part in SUV, and he finds a cable that connects to it. If this part power is frayed, there's 2 wires. They're not supposed to be touching, and may have shorted out the part to begin with, which would have in turn shorted out the computer that we had to replace. So that's been awesome. We dropped this little red clip, a little plastic clip, while taking it apart to make it do the thing. So I take my watch off, go stick my hand down in this small space because he's got, you know, big strong man bare paws, and then I've got them like strong but narrow, so I can get in spaces and get stuff out. So yes, I help my dad with car repairs regularly, especially when he drops something. This was fun. I had taken off my fitness tracker, put it in my teeth, and go reach and grab the clip and pull it out. Dropped my fitness tracker. It fell down behind the radiator, goes in past the fan, lands in the casing of the fan, and that was a whole lot of fun trying to get that out. We had 2 different kinds of super long pliers trying to reach it. We're sticking a stick flashlight in there at the same time. This funny little bendy bar of light. And that was rough. That was awful. It's out now because my dad got under the car, opened up the casing around it, and pulled it out. I got a lot of laundry done. I have irritated people into being awake today. What else did I do? Doesn't matter. We're going to the middle school to go get John's schedule and see where all of his classes are going to be, because he's a 7th grader now, and so he's in a different part of the school. And tomorrow's the last day of summer vacation. Yeah, and your brother's getting his teeth drilled on, so are you glad that's not you? Then we're going to go home and raid the fridge. Have ice cream for dinner. I wonder if they got snacks there. They probably have some snacks. They might have like a table of cookies or something. I'm gonna steal all the cookies. All the cookies. I am coming down off the good stuff from last night. Like, my body is readjusting to not having that stuff in it. And I hate this feeling. And it's a feeling where a lot of people continue to take the stuff. So, like, I get this out of my system, but man, I am feeling super weak, and going up and down stairs at the school was not helpful. But I'm home now. There's no real organized dinner. I fixed a bowl of ravioli out of a can with it's not Parmesan, it's like a spiced I think it's, gosh, what was it? It's like Asiago and Romano cheese in Parmesan form. You know, the dry grated kind. We stopped on the way home and I got a big old Arizona iced tea. So of course I did. And I'm gonna be trying these out. These are Takis. I may have to flip the image. Takis that are crunchy fajita flavored. But what got me was this over here. Previously, I have tried the blue kind and the bright red kind, and the temperature was all the way up. So it should be slightly less spicy. If not, I'll feed him to John. I think I'm too out of it to watch The Sandman right now, so I think I'm gonna watch some South Park. Well, I'm having an evening. I watched a whole bunch of South Park. I did a whole bunch of editing. I'm having some issues getting some things to upload off my phone because my upspeed loads are garbage. Not fun. But it's happening slowly but surely. If I can just get the one from July 30th up, I'll have a whole lot of stuff out of my way. So I'm gonna keep trying. I actually had to turn off the Wi-Fi because my upload speed was so awful. But it's getting good. Now I just need to worry about Bruce's dentist appointment in the morning. Need some fillings. Best to get that done before it interrupts school. So I'm gonna try to get some sleep, and hopefully tomorrow morning will go smoothly. Thanks for sharing my day with me. I had a bit of an early morning. Took Bruce to go get some fillings done at his new dentist. That was fun. And then he wanted some Panda Express, but it wasn't open, so we hit Target. Grabbed some Gatorade, got some Panda Express. We have discovered that he can get just a container of orange chicken, no rice, no noodles, by asking for an a la carte order, large. He got himself a little box of orange chicken, nothing else. They give him a fortune cookie too, I guess. I've been getting videos uploaded. I'm getting so much closer to actually editing my week at a time videos. I have some ideas of how I want that to go. I'll get to that. I took my car out to test out the new part we put in it. It did okay. It's got a tire sensor issue, so that's next on my list for fixing things, but 41 degrees, it's too hot. It's too hot. It's gonna have to wait. This morning, you know, it didn't really get too bad until about 1 p.m. But right now, no. I don't even want to be in direct sunlight right now. Also, I'm still a little rough around the edges because the medication was a bit much on Monday, and then coming off of it yesterday was a little rough. I'm also thinking about how I end my videos, and do I really want to say thanks for sharing my day with me 7 times in the same video? We'll see what happens. I know I say that a lot. We'll see what happens. I am not feeling super accomplished this evening. It's not sitting right. I have a stack of shirts right here. Ah! Just leaves. Alright, I am figuring it out. Okay. It's dinner time. It's a little bit late. I still haven't gone out and messed with the car because it was really hot earlier. Carne asada with cheese on butter tortillas and diet citrus tea. And I already watched Star Trek, the motion picture. So I need to make a choice here. I got the remake of 3:10 to Yuma, which I haven't seen. I've only seen the original. And then there's Solaris, which apparently also has a older version that I haven't seen. I haven't seen that version of Solaris. I don't know. Dinner though. Okay. I've been catching up a bit on my videos. And instead of watching another movie, I actually wound up watching TikToks with John. A lot of TikToks with John. And my emotional support human who was over here. And there was video games. And the carne asada was really good. School, first thing in the morning. So I'm dropping my kids off at 2 different schools again. Like it was a couple of years ago. Only now they're much further apart. So I gotta get really early start. But I've been goofing around on the internet. I wound up with this app called Too Good To Go. The whole thing is to reduce food waste by making these deals with local restaurants and bakeries and probably also grocery stores, cafes, whatever. So that when they get to the end of their day, they'll have a set number of surprise bags for a really low price, and they have an estimate about how much value worth of food or goods they will be putting in the bags, and then you can reserve one of those off of their app and be like, yeah, put me down for that. And it's like you could get some main courses, you could get like side dishes or appetizers or something, and you don't know what you're going to get. Well, I thought this is really cool. This is the leftover stuff that's not selling, that would otherwise be going in the garbage, but it's still perfectly fine. So I'm like, yeah, you know what, whatever, surprise me, because I'm not a super picky eater, except for Greek food. Can't stand the stuff, honestly, most of it. Although I do eat hummus and yogurt. So, like, I'm ordering from a pizza place that I know well. I put in for a surprise bag at this pizza place and an accompanying market thing. And so I've got these 2 surprise bags that I'm picking up tomorrow evening at like 8:30ish. Man, who doesn't like pizza? There's enough varied taste around here. Somebody will want it. You know, whatever it is. And the idea that you're not gonna know what you're gonna get will probably be a big hit with at least my oldest. I think it's cool. This is restaurant roulette. How awesome is that? This also completely solves the what do you want to eat for dinner dilemma. I don't know what we're eating. We're eating whatever is in the bag. If you don't like that, you will tell me what you want to eat tomorrow. I gotta get some sleep. Thanks for sharing my day with me. I just dropped my kids off for the first day of school, middle school and high school. There's a lot of folks doing drop-off. That was rough. And then it turns out that the last thing I want to do is try to make a left turn out of the high school, so I'm now closer to home, even though I've got prescription to go pick up in town. And I'm going to go goof around for a bit for fun with my 360 camera. This will be fun. Find a spot to park. Used to be a whole flipping down out here back in the day. I'm going to go goof off. Then I'm going to run into town and get my prescriptions and maybe hit the grocery store. but I have my 360 camera. It's got a lens on both sides. I messed with it last night, and it does like a whole circle orb. Takes a photograph of everything all around it, and it's pretty neat. It's super nifty, and so I'm gonna try to learn to use this and do interesting things with it. Okay, I'm at the place I want to be, but I seem to have disturbed some frogs. Yep, several of them. Pretty neat, but I'm not here to mess with wildlife, so. Got some shells. Oh, this river's super dried up. Oh, big frog. I'm gonna put this back in the water, but I've never seen one of these actually have a critter in it. So that was neat. Also, never noticed that these are actually little river snails. I've seen the shells out here, but this far out of town, it's kind of interesting. If you look really close, all the little snails are moving very slowly. Those guys are gonna dry out though if they don't get back in the water. So. Pretty sure I'm seeing herons. Apparently they don't like me. That was cool. I got a little too warm, but I got some footage, I got some photos and video, and at one point I had to stop what I was doing and backtrack a good ways because my dual-sided lens cap for the 360 lens got forgotten. I need a taller tripod for this thing. Preferably a nice stable one that won't tip over, unlike their invisible selfie stick. It got a little too warm. I had a couple of times where I got too far away from the camera and my phone wouldn't continue to stay connected. I had to stop and wash my boots at one point because I walked through some mud. It was gross, scummy pond scum kind of mud. It's fine. Most of the river bed is dry, compressed stone with lots of grooves in it. I broke 0 ankles. I was careful. What to do with all my freedom now that my kids are back in school? Run down my gas tank. It's raining. It's been raining for a while. That's a really bad idea because the ground in these parts is clay. We don't take too kindly to clay in these parts. It's not going to absorb. There could be some flooding. The river where I was at earlier needs it, but this could be very damaging. I'm going to go get my kids. I'm going to go hear how their first day of school went. First day of high school. Ooh. First middle schooler. Give my high schooler time to chill with his buddies. I hope they're making friends. I hope they had a good day. I guess I'll find out. I picked up John, and the car was acting a little bit weird. And I picked up Bruce, and the car started acting weirder. And I've had to restart the car a few times because it would act hinky. I'd put it in park, turn it off and back on again. Start the engine a second time. I'll reboot my car. And I am currently in the high school parking lot. I had my mom come get my kids because My oldest is falling asleep. He's exhausted. And they really just want to get home. And that's fine. I've got, my dad is actually, he was about done with work anyway. It's almost 5 when I texted him. And I was able to tell him, it's like, this is where I got stuck. These are the codes from the code reader. Hate this. And so he called me a little while ago to let me know that he is also stuck in traffic. And I don't think I'm going to warn him about this. But the squeakers that Bruce stuck under the car floor mat are still there. So wherever he would like to try, we'll squeak. Okay. Okay, the rain has stopped. And Bruce was not waking up. But I put in this order, right? 2 different orders. Actually, they're a block apart. Same company. For some surprise dinner. And we don't know what we're going to get. So we get unbox our dinner. This is the best thing ever. And you only have to pay like $5 to get, you know, decent amount of food. We could wind up with a whole pizza. Like the thing on the website said that it was like $12 worth of food. Apparently that's what a whole single topping big pizza is worth about $12. So I need the Goku skin. Could be anything. Are you excited? Could be pizza. Could be wings. Could be a calzone. Could be a salad. Could be pork shanks. Could be garlic knots. Could be, I don't know. And it's gonna be 2 orders if we don't know. If it's weird food, will you try it anyway?
What?
If the food is weird, okay. We already know what 600 degrees Celsius. I think it's gonna be pizza. Okay, the guy said there was an extra slice. What is it?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
I grabbed the pickle.
You still in the pickle?
My pickle.
What if Bruce wants the pickle?
Pickle Rick.
Okay, but close up the box. We'll get it home. And what was the other one?
Oh!
What? Spicy pickle?
Sour pickle.
Oh, wow. Okay, so what's the other one, though? We still have to get the second order. It's a whole pizza.
Look at that big crust. I think it's stuffed crust.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think they do stuffed crust.
I don't know.
I can't see. Whoop. So that's cool, right? Unboxing your dinner.
Yeah, but still disgusting pizza or pickle.
Okay. Okay. Well, you can't order what you're getting. Okay, so you got 2 big slices of cheese pizza and I don't know what's in the box. Let's find out what's in the box.
Wings.
You think wings or garlic knots?
Garlic knots or wings.
My dude, we have Parmesan garlic knots.
Nice.
Let's get home.
And they gave some marinara sauce.
Sweet. It's just rolled up breadsticks. Alright, you gotta hold all this stuff so it doesn't slide. We gotta get home.
God.
Alright, you buckled? Okay. Did we get a pretty good deal? $8 for
Stuff that would normally cost like
bacon pepperoni pizza.
30.
Giant slice of bacon pepperoni. And then you figured it'd be about 30.
Yeah.
We got the garlic parmesan nuts with marinara sauce. We got 2 giant cheese slices. I think we got good, bud.
Yeah.
I think we got some good stuff.
This would cost like $30, right?
I'm sure once drinks and stuff are applied to it, yes. But we got Coke at home. We got like Coke Zero and stuff at home, so I'm not too terribly concerned. We just had to wait till it's like the middle of the night to. Okay, so I asked while they were bringing out the giant cheese pizza slices, if next time I put in an order for each of them, if I should just ask them at the other place, the one that closes earlier, if I should just ask them to film both there. She's like, yeah, do that. It's like, okay. They should probably adjust their pickup window to their last half hour like the other place. Just a thought. It'd be a good idea. But I'm not going to say no to bacon pepperoni pizza that just happens to be, you know, taking up space. I am even more inclined to purchase half-crust pizza. You know what? It just occurred to me, you know how much a hot and ready is at the Little Caesars? With the not great ingredients, like $6.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so this was less than, this was like a hot and ready and a half, I guess. No, I spent $8. It was less than 2 hot and readies, and we got a whole stack of pizza plus garlic knots. Brilliant! This is perfect! We're gonna have so many dinner unboxings. This is great. Alright, it is a little bit late, but that's okay. That's expected. And it's dinner time. Giant slice, cheese pizza. Smaller slice, pepperoni and bacon. I got a garlic knot. Didn't want a whole lot of that with some marinara sauce on it. I just figured I'd use the giant slice as a plate. Yeah, that's massive. I got a pretty good deal. Oh man, Little Caesars. You know, you'd spend like I don't know, about $6 for hot and ready. So 2 of those, and my kids would total those 12, right? But $8 because they settled on $3.99 is the price, and this, like, both places, they really just loaded me up. Here's your good stuff. I'm gonna watch South Park. I'm gonna gorge myself. I'm gonna have this Coke Zero. I'm gonna contemplate the donut places that they also have on this app while I quickly become enormous. So that's no, I won't. I'm gonna pace myself. But there's a bubble tea place. There's donut places. There's an Indian food place. This is awesome. Okay. I think we had a pretty successful first day of school. I did get some pictures of my kids. John cooperated. Bruce did not. That's fine. We may have broken down in the high school parking lot, but it's not the end of the world. We're fine. My dad did manage to get the car back to the house, and we still ran out and got our massive pizza haul that was actually really good. Watched South Park for a bit. Bruce has been asleep like the entire time because he's been exhausted. I sent him a text message telling him there was pizza in the fridge for him. If he wakes up in the middle of the night, he'll be able to stuff his face. Just pop that in the microwave. It's fine. I'm feeling a little dehydrated, but overall, I'm okay. Not much to worry about. I'm getting to the end of these clips and wondering, what am I going to do to format this stuff? It's Thursday night, and I want to end this with Saturday night. Changes to be made, decisions to make. I'll figure it out then. Thanks for sharing my day with me. It's been a busy day. I have been editing and uploading. I'm probably gonna have 3 videos upload tomorrow morning. And I'm working on formatting and stuff for my new weekly vlog that I'm gonna be switching to. I am trying to just keep everything going okay. I can handle that. Just keep everything going okay. Man. This morning, I went out and dropped my kids off in my dad's truck. And then I was leaving the second school, and I get an alarm from the truck that tells me that the fuel is low. Well, my dad planned to stop for gas on the way to work yesterday. Couldn't do it. And then he was hurrying to get to where I was at after my vehicle was busted down. So I stopped and put fuel in the truck. I went to HEB and got some coffee because we drink tons and tons of it, and chicken nuggets because that's what John asked for dinner tonight. 3 different kinds of chicken nuggets. There's been a lot of rain, but the river needs it. The dirt needs it. If we don't have small amounts of rain to soften up the ground, we're gonna have really, really awful flooding. We don't want that. I lined up a whole bunch of videos to get them set for the finicky stuff while watching South Park. I think I'm in season 20 still. But I've turned off the TV. I'll work on this a little bit more before I go get my kids. Just kind of getting some stuff done. I'm sitting here on a county road trying to get into the school school pickup lane, but I can't because a whole bunch of parents filled up the exit lane because it's 2-way, right? And they just figured, let's just make 2 long lines of cars without any plans for loaded vehicles to leave the school. And it looks as though they had to, they filled the entire thing. And the school resource officer is out here, hopefully giving people the only warning they're gonna get. It's a 2-way little street, and we need the exit way open, or the people who have gotten their kids won't be able to get out, which means you won't be able to get your kid. Logic. So I'm sitting here, partially swung in. This is a 2-lane county road, so I got people zipping around me, zipping past me. Some people need to go straight, but there's too much of a ditch just to go around on the grass for most folks. Some power lines right here, don't want to hit that. So I'm pretty much stuck right here unless I want to try to jump a curb and go sit in the field for a bit, which I don't want to do because it's been raining and I might get this thing stuck. Oh, there's the campus resource officer. Yeah! Phone in their plates. Make a log of it. Oh. Oh, it looks like parents who have picked up their children are now stuck. Next year, my kids are going to have the first week on the bus. Because that's the exact opposite of what a lot of these families do. I'm not doing this again. Okay, I have had enough of today already. From the tomfoolery over at the school. Making me half an hour late to pick up my high schooler. Not okay with that. I'm uncomfortable. I'm going to be taking some ladies' painkillers here shortly. I have made a 3rd pot of coffee. I swear I need it. I'm very grateful that my ex-husband and his father are super fine with giving me an extra hour to get my kids to them this weekend, because we need it. We need it today. The weather is crap. The weather is awful. It's raining, there's lightning, there's hail, there's lots and lots of wind, whatever. It's dinner time. It is dinner time, and my kids are dragging their feet on showering off the cat hair so they don't cause allergic reactions to their dad, and getting changed and ready to go, but whatever. So this is honey barbecue chicken. I got the triple nugget plate here. No vegetables whatsoever. Well, the breading is probably wheat based, which wheat comes from a plant. Honey barbecue. Honey battered. Dinosaur shape. Yes, just little T-Rexes. I don't care. I'm not doing it. I'm having my coffee and my nuggies. I'm gonna watch South Park. Occasionally yell at my kids. At their age, if they can't get themselves ready to go with plenty notice that this is the time we're leaving, then I will just give up. I'll give up. Yeah, that's the day I'm having. Alright, I'm up a little bit late, I admit, but I've been watching The Sandman on Netflix. It's really good. I think I was just about to start episode 7, and I was like, no, can't do any more tonight. I'm kind of falling asleep. After I dropped my kids off, I went to one of the local hippie markets, I guess. They've got, fancy, organic, granola, crunchy, some of it's vegan, I guess, stuff. They have a whole lot of things that's marketed as healthy for you, even if it's not. And, yeah, I was able to find some things there that I can't get at my usual spot. Mostly just trying to relax. And still trying to figure out how to end these clips now that it's a week thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself tomorrow. But I guess we'll find out. I gotta work on that. I have not left the house today. Not interested in doing that. It's too warm outside. Mostly just goofing off. Eating healthy and logging my calories today. I'm trying to get back onto that because my jeans are getting too tight. I feel sluggish and gross. So I am getting back into tracking what I'm eating. Also, I'm about to dig into this drawer where I keep my vitamins and see if I need to fix myself a whole bunch of baggies of vitamins and supplements, or if I need to buy some more stuff that I've run out of. I've been watching The Sandman. Thought about maybe watching South Park. I took the time to get every last bit of nail polish off my toes because I guess I might redo those tonight. Whole lot of nothing going on, and I'm gonna take a break from watching TV to try to do some editing. Oh, I messed up big time. I'm exhausted. I had set up for 3 videos to upload in the morning, like I've been trying to do the last couple of nights to catch up on the end of my daily vlog. And I also wound up editing about half of the first weekly vlog, this video. I've been adjusting things and trying to figure out how I want them. And this is all after rewatching the first episode of The Sandman on Netflix. Because if enough of us watch enough minutes of this show, we'll we'll get a season 2 maybe. At this point, I think that's inevitable. I mean, we'll riot, okay, and Netflix needs to take note if we don't get a season 2. Anyway, it's like 4 a.m. Saturday night, Sunday morning, and I could be up well before this on Monday morning, so I'm done for the night. And for my week. Thanks for sharing my week with me. Yeah, I think it's how I'll end it here. Adjustments will follow. I really hope this uploads at a decent pace. I don't know. I'm gonna have to finish the video first and see what happens, because when I started this weekly setup, there was like an hour and a half of footage. Thanks for sharing my week with me.